Warning: this episode contains themes dealing with mental health and depression. The advice given does not constitute as medical advice and is not a substitute for a medical diagnosis. If you are or think you are dealing with issues concerning your mental health, please reach out to your doctor or a medical health professional for help. Hi everyone, it's Kechi, aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell to be notified of all future videos. And if you like what you see, please do hit the like button so I know I keep making content like this. So we're back with another episode of Growing Up Genki, and we're actually coming in at a good time as New Year's Eve, but I didn't realize that in Mount Komorebi, New Year's Eve coincides with the Festival of Light, which makes a lot of sense because in Japan, when New Year's comes about is when a lot of families go to the festival. I know New Year's Day, it's either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day is when they go to temples and they make wishes for the new year, in line with like how in the States here we have like New Year's resolutions that we do. all around the New Year's time, so it's actually it makes cultural sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a cinematic in the beginning of this video. As you guys can remember from last episode, Yume is still dealing with her postpartum depression, and she is finally seeking some help with that. She is meeting with an online therapist to kind of help her troubleshoot through her problems. She's still feeling sad, and so her therapist did recommend just doing things for herself to make herself feel better, not necessarily to do anything for the betterment of her family or whatever she feels is part of her duty, because her therapist is thinking that maybe part of the reason why she's still feeling sad because with her last pregnancy and the pressure she put on herself to, in a sense, produce an heir for the family, it kind of sent her into a tailspin on that. So her therapist is like, figure out what type of things you like to do for fun and just focus on yourself. Like, when was it the last time you just focused on yourself? And honestly, Yume can't really remember a time where she wasn't completely giving herself over to her family. So it's super important for her to kind of relearn about herself, like rediscover herself in a sense. Who is Yume, who is not a mother and a wife doting to her family? I think she's going to just take some time to like really discover who that woman is, because I think she's feeling a bit lost. But she decided to kind of lean in on things that are familiar for her. She's like, it's New Year's Eve, the festival is going on. I really just want to spend time with my family. So she went and she gathered here at the Festival Life with Hiro, Yuki, and she invited Hana and her friend Kimiko and her husband Kato to the festival together. So she's going to just kind of like have fun, catch up, and just reconnect. Last time she saw Hana was around Winterfest, which wasn't actually that long ago. But she's wanting to kind of just catch back up with her daughter and say, hey, how are things? Are you feeling a bit better? Hiro's gonna, in a sense, keep his distance from Hana during this festival, because even though they made up during Winterfest, things are still a little bit weird. There's a little bit residual weirdness from when they were arguing and having their beef, so he still, got some negative moods about that. So Hiro decided to, as far as that whole situation, say, hey, when Hana's around, I'm just not going to, talk about her impending marriage or any of that. I'm just going to let her figure that whole thing out. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and start a gathering. Actually, I did have, let me put on Yume. I did have Yume form like a family group and whatnot, and this is just so that Hana stays. I know, like, whenever you have these like get-togethers where you invite people just leave, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. They don't just stay. So at the very least, I want to make sure that Hana doesn't just like take off. So, we're gonna start that gathering. I wanted to add Yukino to the club, but I guess you can't add toddlers. I don't know. Like, I unfortunately don't play with clubs as much as I probably should, but but we got this club gathering going, and I'm gonna have Yume kind of just, talk to her daughter and say, how are you, honey? Like, what's going on? Like, tell me, did the things that we talked about the last time you were around, were they helpful? Do you feel like in a better place and whatnot? And just, see how that goes. Like, I'm pretty sure that Hana's she's feeling like there's something up with her mother, because she's like, every single time I see you, Mom, you're looking kind of sad. Like, what's going on? But they're just catching up right now. So you may as well, like, Hana, like, how are you, or how's school going? Are you doing okay at the Itos? Are you eating well? And Hana's all like, Mom, I'm fine, the Itos, they've been treating me very well. School's going fine. Everything's good. Are you okay? I mean, you seem a little bit sad. And I was like, oh, honey, like, don't worry about me. You know how things are. You know, I have my hands full with your little sister and the family and everything. I'm okay. And Hana's like, are you sure? And she's like, look, like, don't worry about me. I'm fine. But you know, like, Hana is just a little bit worried about her. She's been consumed with her own problems, especially as it relates to, you know, figuring out how to handle the whole engagement situation, and now having to move a bit trepidatiously around Megumi Ito now that she knows the real story behind what Megumi Ito is capable of as far as like treating or kind of like ruining people's lives. So she's all like realizing that she's been really kind of self-interested and self-involved in her own drama, and she's kind of not really been paying as much attention to her mother and her feelings and what's going on. But she's like, I'm not really buying what my mom's saying when she's saying that she's fine. She looks so pretty here. Look at Slay. Oh my god. Wow. Hana's so pretty. But anyway, she's all like, she's telling me that she's okay, but I'm not really buying it. There's something going on here. And she kind of wants to ask her dad, but they just got on good terms. So she's like, I don't know if daddy's gonna actually tell me anything deep right now, as we're still kind of rebuilding our relationship. So she's like, I'm just gonna watch my mom really closely during this festival and just making sure she's okay, because she just looks like there's something wrong. But Hana's like, or Yume's like, honey, please, like, don't worry about it. I'm okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. And she's gonna go ahead and just like give her like a loving hug and say, honey, I'm just glad that we're able to spend this festival together. I know that you have your hands full in your new situation with your new family, and so it's nice to know that you haven't forgotten about your mom and your dad and your family over here. And she's like, of course, like, why would I ever forget you guys? Like, I love you guys. Aww, they are so sweet. We love to see it. But I'm probably gonna have them go and get some festival food, because it is the night out of town right now, and I believe for them to fulfill that whole event, they would need to get some food. We can't get it from this. Okay. Can we eat from here? Well, let's eat from somewhere. Ooh, let's have them get hot drinks. They can get taiyaki, they can get yakisoba, they can get nigiri, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna have her get some hot chatter coffee. Let's have Hiro get some hot chatter coffee as well. He's gonna get that, and then I think we're gonna have him order some tricolor dango, and we can give that to Yukino, because I don't think she's doing so well. Is she still sad? I think she's feeling a little... Oh look, that's so cute. Kimiko and Kato are slow dancing in the street. But what's going on, sweetheart? She's teething. Aw, sweetheart. Let's have her walk over, because she kind of got left behind by... her family as they went and go... What is going on here? What? Who is fighting? Oh my gosh, what is going on at the Festival of Light? Is Hiro eating the dango? Oh, he certainly is. Okay, well... We're gonna have to have him order some more, because this is insane. I wouldn't have to give that to Yukino. Where's she at? Yuki, I told you to come to spend time with your family. Oh, that's so pretty. Look, the fireworks. I want them all to watch them. Oh no. Are they gone? This is a weird festival. What a weird festival. The fireworks happened and now they're bats. And where is everybody? Where's Hana? Oh, this is cute. So it looks like Hana and Yume were feeling a little bit cold. So they came into the little library cafe. And I think I'm gonna have Yume have kind of a moment with Hana here in the cafe. Because Hana's been watching Yume pretty closely all night, and she's been looking at her and thinking there's something wrong here. Mom is seeming a little bit off, and I don't think she's being forthcoming with me about what's going on with her. I am a little bit worried, so Hana's gonna ask Yume straight out, like, Mom, what's wrong? Like, you seem kind of sad. Like, what's going on with you? So I'm gonna have Yume just straight out just tell her, I've been feeling a little bit sad lately ever since giving birth to your little sister, and it's been a little bit of a challenge to deal with, and I think we're just gonna have it be like a reveal a secret because she's not really feeling sad right now. So she's not really going to be able to do anything like, complain about her problems or cry about her problems or anything like that, which would be really good right now. But of course, like right now, nobody wants to work with me. She's like, yeah, I've just not been feeling myself because of it, and it's been making me feel sad. And she's like, Mom, I mean, you should have said something sooner. Like, are you okay? Are you seeing anybody about this? Like, I want you to be okay. And Yume's all like, I've been working with an online therapist, and she's had some suggestions of things I could do to feel less sad. And, it's really early, I just started talking with her, so, it's not going to be an overnight change, but, I don't want you to be worried about me. It's my job as your mom to, be the one that's worrying about you, not the other way around. She's like, I know, Mom, but, I'm getting older, so, it's okay for me to every once in a while be the one that worries about you. She's like, I appreciate it, honey. I'll be okay. Like, don't worry about me. And she's like, I'm always gonna worry about you. You're my mom, just the same as you always worry about me. And she's like, that is what I appreciate about our family. We're always looking out for each other. Hana's like, of course, what is family for? But Yume's like, but, just because I'm feeling a little bit off today doesn't mean that you can't, still share with me with your problems and what's going on with you. Are you feeling better since the last time we talked with each other? And Hana's all like, I mean, the information you gave me the last time we talked has been really helpful. It put a lot of the things that I've been dealing with in perspective. But don't worry about me, Mom. Like, I'm good, really, I am. She's like, okay, I just want to make sure you are okay. I don't get to see you every day like when you were living at home, so I worry. And she's like, don't worry about me, Mom. I'm so good. Like, I honestly think that we should probably check in with each other more. I should come visit more. And she's like, I would never say no to a visit from my first baby girl. And so they're going to leave things at that. Hana's going to try and commit to her promise to visit home a lot more because, she wants to make sure her mom's all right. And, there's nothing wrong with, being a little bit more, coming around a little bit more to the Hitoshi household. So it'll be a good, but I'm going to actually have Yume get some tuna nigiri, or let's pony up and get the expensive stuff. It's night out of town and it is free, but we're probably gonna wrap this up pretty soon because I am just now realizing that it is so late and we've got little Yukino over here out late. Look at this fire dancer. This has been an interesting festival. I've never been to the Festival of Light before, and we've got legit people spinning fire tricks. I don't know if this is because of the festival or because of the bonfire. I don't know. This is interesting for sure. Let me see where... Oh, that's so cute. Hero's over here playing with Yukino. So yeah, in his effort of kind of taking his space and, you know, not having the weirdness get in the way of like him and Hana rebuilding the relationship, he's actually been staying a little bit closer to Yukino. Which, like, I hope this doesn't, like, cause any type of permanent rift in their relationship. I know, in a sense, even though Hana knows that there's still weirdness between the relationship with their dad, she kind of feels like, you know, like, that used to be me and Daddy. Like, he used to be the one who was sticking close to me, and now he's doing it with Yukino, and I feel a little bit replaced. Not that she feels jealous of Yuki in any way, you know, she loves her little sister, but I don't know, I think it's making her feel a little bit nostalgic. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it here. Look at little Yukino's face. She's like, no more festival, I'm done. We're gonna end this here. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I know it was a little bit chiller for this one because, you know, it kind of had some contemptuous drama peaked episodes over the last couple episodes. I wonder if this one would just be like a cool down and kind of touch base with Yume and how she's doing. I think she's going to just continue doing, you know, her virtual therapy. She's going to be booking some therapy sessions and just kind of rediscovering who Yume is outside of being a mom and outside of being a wife. Just, you know, who is Yume for Yume? And we're going to see where that goes. But yeah, let me know in your comment section down below what are some things that you think that Yume should do to try and feel a little bit better and get help her ease her postpartum depression. I want to be careful with my language there because, like, I feel like sometimes, like, when you talk about things like depression, people kind of treat it like it's something that, like, needs to be cured. And, like, honestly, like, sometimes depression is just, like, a state of being. And it's, like, something to kind of work out with yourself. Not so much something to overcome. So I want to be careful with my language there. Also, as someone who struggles with mental health, because, you know, it's something I have to deal with too, but I just want to be sensitive to that. But I'm rambling. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, what you thought of this episode. What are some things you think that you should try to kind of help ease her postpartum depression? And what are some things you are looking forward to in the next episode? Next episode is probably going to be Hana focused, so we're probably going to be heading back to the Ito household. But yeah, let me know in the thoughts down below, all of those things. But as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye.